Who's signed up for a coaching program before that was, we'll say, $10,000? Who's done this before? Oh, am I the only one? Okay, just a couple of us? Anybody else ever pay more than $10,000? Okay. 50% of the time, did you get what you believe you paid for? Where are my no's? No, 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 no. Excellent. Oh, excellent, excellent. Where are my yeses? Yes, 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 yes. Interesting. Why is it 50% were dissatisfied and 50% were satisfied? Some were looking for knowledge, and they got what they were looking for. Some were looking for a network, and they got what they were looking for. Some were looking for ongoing support, and they got what they were looking for. Some were looking for accountability, and they got what they were looking for. But there's no program that offers all. Until today. Let's hear from somebody in the room. Who has gone to Mission to Millions? Mission to Millions. Kim Rodriguez. Let's get Kim and Mike. Mike runners, I'm going to ask that you run with mics with an intensity of a lion today. With a ferocious attack on the people up here. Kim, can you stand up so the mic runners can see you? There you go. Let's give him a round of applause. There's a ferocity in him. Awesome. Like a fire under your ass. Thank you, brother. Great job. Go ahead, Kim. Your experience, before you say something, your experience at Mission to Millions, do you believe it's something that everybody in this room should have in their lives?
Absolutely.
And if I were to ask, what were the two things that you gained, the most powerful two things that everybody in this room could gain when they go to Mission to Millions, what are those two things?
The number one thing I think was deeper relationships and a better knowing of myself.
A better knowing of yourself so you can learn your passion, your purpose, and connect it to your vehicle. Mm-hmm. And would you do it again if given the opportunity?
Yes.
Let's give Kim Rodriguez a round of applause. Awesome. Awesome. When you build a program, as a coach, as a real estate agent, as an investor, you want to build something they would use again. Because if it's a one-time use, you're a burn and turn, one-night stand, sleep with them, leave them. This is not the kind of business that builds exponentially. This is a job. Who knows they're working a job right now? It's embarrassing, right? I know. I've been there. I work the jobs. A business grows without you. It expands without you. This business, this mission grows whether I show up or not. Who's inspired to build 100 millionaires right now in the room? Knows they're going to do it. Let's give them a round of applause. Yes. Celebrate these people, these men and women who are empowered. Whether or not I show up this year, you're doing it anyway. Does that make sense? If I show up, we do it together. We do it faster. Because I can guide. I can give that direction. Is that making sense? Awesome. It takes 3 to 5 years to reach your goals. Who's seen that? It doesn't take 3 to 5 years to put your pants on. But to do something big you've never done before, something worthwhile, it could take 3 to 5 years. Financial freedom is one of those big things, but once you do it, you never have to do it again. Does that make sense? The big things can take 3 to 5 years. Like I was talking about earlier about choosing your food, it doesn't take that long. You can do that faster. You can learn how to choose your food within a couple of days, a couple of weeks. Ask Brenda Shine. She knows how to eat the right way. Is that fair to say, Brenda? Absolutely. Awesome. Financial freedom, no matter what you think about it. I don't care if you don't like it. I'm here to tell you I love it. It is the greatest thing I have ever found in my life. It is the most addictive thing I've ever found. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and I think you will be too. Who agrees they'd like to try some? This is what it looks like. In your faces. I was talking to my coach, Dennis, in the back, as I was putting the PowerPoints together. By the way, I spent tens of thousands of dollars to learn how to communicate better on stage and virtually. Who knows that sounds crazy, right? It's like buying a jet. Right? Grant Cardone talks about his jet. Hiring a coach sounds crazy to everybody else, except for the people who know why they need the coach. Does that make sense? For me, it was a small investment. It was the right investment. I had gone a year and a half looking for my next coach. And when Doug said, Dennis could be on my podcast if I reached out, and then I had him on the podcast and I discovered what he was coaching, I said, my God, thank you so much. It was like he just dropped an angel into my life. But did he drop an angel into my life, or was I looking? I was hunting. I wanted the answers. Because as much as financial freedom is fun, I was looking for something I didn't put on this slide, which is significance. I wanted to give back. And that's what financial freedom to me was for. It was not, it was not initially for that. I was a much more selfish person. It's what I discovered I really wanted. Does that make sense? Because I was very selfish. Whoa! Who recognizes these guys? Yeah? Who doesn't recognize these guys? How old are you? Yeah. Bro, how long have you been hustling? Yeah, all right, we'll give him some credit. This is Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone. Grant over here, worth $2.2 billion. He's the greatest sales trainer on the planet. And this is his beautiful wife, a model, actress, also just started 10X Ladies. Who is that 10X Ladies? Let's give our lady alchemist a round of applause. You are forgiven, sir. You are forgiven. Let's give him a round of applause. If I pick on you, I'll show you some love too, eventually. So Darina put herself into the right room. She found coaches, she found an opportunity, and she said, how much does it cost? And then she texted me, babe, what do you think? I was like, go with your gut. Whatever. The people in that room spent between $5,000 and $20,000 to be on a boat for 2 days. Was it 2 days or 3 days, Darina? 2.5 days. 2.5 days to be around smart people. Anybody recognize this guy? Come on, you got to know him. Can somebody help him with his social media, please? All right, we're going to hook you up. We're going to get your social media lit up. We got you. Okay, all right. This is Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V built VaynerMedia, a $200 million media company. He's also the creator of Wine Library. He's also in my fucking selfie. There you go. That's life. This is Tom Caffarelli. He was my first coach. Taught me how to build a business that operates without you. Tom has 4 children now. And the reason he started scaling was because he wanted to make a lot of money. The reason he kept scaling is because his ego is so big, he wanted to prove that it was possible. The reason that he got himself out of the business is because he has 4 kids. Does that make sense? And the other gentleman, you see him on the cell phone there, is Bob DeVito. So Tom taught me how to build a brokerage, how to build a team. He helped me get from 0 agents. He gave me the opportunity to build an agent. I built my own office, went to 25 agents, $10,000 to $15,000 passive income while I was living in Vegas, thanks to Tom. Bob, on the other hand, helped me build my property management company business. And after 6 months, Ron and I both agreed, fuck that business, it's not our thing. We jumped out. And even with Jonathan, we were like, yeah, we'll test it out. And then we got in and realized, Jonathan, still not our thing, you can have all the money. And we gave him back his ownership, and it's all his. Does that make sense? Successful people make decisions quickly, and then we change them never, if ever. But if there is a reason to change them, we do. Coaches. I learned from some very smart people. By the way, they're holding my book in that picture there. This is Tom Ferry. Tom Ferry taught me how to sell better as an agent, and then he taught me how to teach agents how to sell. I took that knowledge and I traveled across the country, taught over 5,000 real estate agents how to work with investors because they just don't know how. This is Paul Fink. He taught me how to build masterminds. This is Mark Usick. He taught me how to hypnotize people. Okay, you guys can wake up. You've already bought the product. I'm thankful for everybody who moved in with us. And the mailing, the payments will be in the mail. Your email is already full with the product. Thank you. Show's over. You guys have a great weekend. All right? Mark Usick is the one who taught me how to hypnotize people, but Terry Wager actually studied with him for 6 to 8 weeks, actually lived with him, traveled with him, and learned the process at a deeper level. I spent 10 grand for what I got. Terry spent 50 grand for what he got. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. He didn't have that program until Terry asked him to create it. He wanted it. He wanted a way to pay. He wanted a way to get to the next level. This is the woman who taught me how to market to the affluent. How many millionaires in the room? Millionaires? Stand up if you're a millionaire. I told everybody I would do this, so stand up, go ahead. Be proud. I've been standing the whole time. Come on, millionaires, you can do it. There's millionaires, stand up. Excellent. There you go, Kim. Yep, there you go. Awesome. Let's give our millionaires some love. Yes, yes. In the back row, too. Check out the back row. It's super consistent, isn't it? Yes, give them a round of applause. You may sit down. I learned how to market to the affluent. It worked, right? I learned how to sell from the heart so that you can, when I'm in the room and I'm having a conversation, I can feel where they are at, and then I can connect with them, and I can make sure it's the right thing to do before I sell the product. Who would like to have that gift? Powerful gift. And then obviously Dennis Cummins. Dennis set me on my journey in 2015. He said that you could be on this stage doing what I'm doing today. In 2015, I said, you're right, and I will. And he said, the world needs more teachers, more trainers, more coaches, more leaders, more builders, building other people. I remember sitting in the room and I said, I will. You're right. Who knows that people can inspire others, and those people can inspire others, and that can continue and be a very powerful experience. Who's seen that today? Go ahead. Go ahead. Is it all right if I have Dennis come on tomorrow and teach how to sell your brand and business through story form? Yeah. Who's noticed I tell some stories on stage? Have you found them to be engaging? Yes. Have you found them to be fun? Yes. Have they also taught you stuff? Yes. Ah, it works. Excellent, because before my stories were not that great. Same stories, just didn't know how to say them. This is Saeed Khan. Who knows Saeed? Yeah. Oh, give him a yes. Saeed couldn't be here today. So he sent me a testimonial. Darina, did we send them the testimonial? Awesome. Let's play that one, because this one is the one he sent me 6 months ago.
Hey, everyone. My name is Saeed Khan. That's our newest acquisition in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's a 2-unit that we'll be flipping in probably about 4 weeks total. Just wanted to pop in real quick and tell you guys that you guys are in the right place. I joined Alchemist Nation probably about a year and a half ago, and because of Walter and Darina and the entire team that has helped me and my mindset, I actually grew from $250,000 of net worth to $1.5 million, and it's only growing. They have actually encouraged me to take massive action and get rid of my roadblocks that I had in my mind. Terry Wager, and Mitch Durfee, Mitch Jorsky, Mike Shine, all of you guys, thank you so much. I love you guys, and thank you for everything that you guys are doing. And I hope you guys will keep doing this for all of us and help us grow like this. So thank you everyone again. I wish I could be a part of the summit, but maybe I'll see you guys next year. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Let's give Saeed a round of applause. That one's emotional for me, because when I sat down with Saeed for the first time, he's one of the coaching students I did one-on-one with. He told me that the reason he wants to make money is so he can take care of his parents. He wants to move them here to America, and he wants to take care of his sister and his brother, because he's been blessed, and he wants to be able to bestow that to his family. And we did the math, and that meant $20,000 a month had to be coming in. And I told him, I said, sorry, no big deal. If you're willing to commit to this, I'll go all in on this. He was one of the 3 people I took into my coaching program this year. We exceeded expectations. Does that make sense? Let's give Saeed one more round of applause. There's a reason I don't take on too many people. I get emotional. This is his other one. So his other one was older.
What a beautiful
We'll
day
skip
out
this. His other one was from 6 months ago. Not as impressive. We agree? He still talks about the made a million, but before we go any further, I want to know what this is, by the way. Is it okay if I pull back the curtain as I offer something to you? So you know 100% what's happening, what's going on, why I'm doing what I'm doing? I believe that's ethical, right? What results would you like out of an ultimate program that was, say, maybe we'll call it $25,000, $50,000? Don't leave, by the way. It won't be that price, maybe. But if you were to get the ultimate program, the program that would make you an extra million this year, something that could be possible. And if you haven't ever earned $100,000 a year, let's say we're going to help you get the first $100,000 in your first year. Who would that be beneficial to? $100,000? Okay, a few of you. Well, that's easy. That's the easy stuff. Who would like to make their first $250,000 in a year at one time? That's also easy. If you've made $100,000, hold on. If you've made $100,000, you'd like to make your first $250,000. Those people, put your hands up. Okay. If you've made $250,000 and want to make your first $500,000 a year, put your hands up. Okay. If you've made $500,000 a year, you want to make your first $1 million, put your hands up. In a year. In a year. In a year. There you go. Okay. Excellent. If you're never going to raise your hand no matter what I do during this exercise, put your hands up. I know. I see you. I already know your financial stuff. I checked it out earlier, guys. So, that being said, what are the things that are your ideal goal? Like, what would you love for this program to have? Actually, is this in? Can everybody see this? All right, let's go further forward. What are the ideal things you'd like to have in your program? If there was a result that you could get, what would it be? Shout them out. Just shout them out. Results. Not the how. Not the how. What you want. End result. Although I will take that as feedback. Thank you. Financial freedom. Millionaire. Cash flow is too vague. How much cash flow? How much? Double your income? That's a fucking good one, isn't it? Who wants to double their income? Hands up. Oh, you want to clap it off? Who wants to double their income? Clap! I'm waiting for you guys to put something hard on here. Okay. What else? Knowledge? Oh shit, go to the library. What knowledge do you want?
Build an empire.
Ah, build an empire. Excellent. The fun stuff.
Have an impact.
Oh, now we're talking. Now, you just said that because you like me.
No.
I know. I know you, Kevin. Trust me. I know what you want to do.
I like you a little bit.
Build impact. Empire. I'm very self-serving. I see what I want, right? Build. Oh, so you don't have to do any work, right? Excellent. That's very smart. Say it again. Accredited investor status. Yes. Well, I'll put it up here next to millionaire. Accredited investor. Ah, you want that interest income. Social influence. I know I missed one. What did I miss? Okay. One more. Hold on. Say that a sec. Do you remember the time I brought somebody else up here to do this? Now I know what I was asking. Social influence. Okay. And then you said, Melissa, I heard your voice. Meaning and passion. You mean Mission of Millions? Ah, look at you guys at the same time, huh? Help more people. What kind of help would you be delivering these people? Show them how to fish. I like that. Excellent. Serena says massages? What are they, like 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 100 bucks? You don't need this program to get more massages, although the side effect is you could afford more massages on all of these. What was it? Yes. I like that. We're going to tie that right into, I'm going to give it red. Impact, help more people, and we'll say educate the community. Is that what, Melissa, you would say is good? Tools for success, like Alchemist University. Educate and provide. That's supposed to be a V. Tools for success to, what were we going to call them? The community? Excellent. What else? I like that. But you want a program that's going to give you a positive mindset? Yes? I can't. Oh, to the people in the community, right? Excellent. That would be one of the tools for success. This is a good list.